This mama was 39 weeks pregnant with her baby girl, and everything changed in a moment she never saw coming. The night before her scheduled C-section, her water suddenly broke, completely unexpected. She had never experienced that before. Her first pregnancy didn't go that way. So when it happened, she froze in pure shock. She and her husband jumped out of bed, woke their daughter, and rushed her over to her mom's house. Everything felt like a blur, hearts racing, nerves shaking, the air filled with panic and excitement. But just when she thought the chaos couldn't get any worse, her husband looked at her and said, "We ran out of gas." At first, she laughed, thinking it had to be a joke, but it wasn't. Her contractions were getting stronger, and fear started to take over. What if they didn't make it to the hospital in time? It was still 25 minutes away. By some miracle, they made it. The moment they stepped inside, all they could do was laugh from relief, and maybe a little disbelief too. She didn't end up giving birth in the car, thankfully. After a long wait in the hospital lobby, they were finally moved into the triage area. That's when reality hit. Doctors told her, "You're not leaving this hospital without your baby." She was only 1 centimeter dilated, so her doctor gave her 2 options: have the C-section that night, or wait to see if her body would go into labor naturally by the next day. She chose to wait. She wanted to give her body a chance to do what it had never done before. But early the next morning, things took a turn. Her baby girl's heart rate began to rise. The doctors gave her another choice: wait longer or go in for the C-section now. Without hesitation, she chose the safest option, and at 7 a.m., her beautiful baby girl was born. The C-section went smoothly, and after a few hours in recovery, they finally settled into their room, soaking in that peaceful, newborn bliss. It had been 4 years since her last baby. She and her husband laughed, wondering if they'd remember how to do everything again. But somehow, it all came back naturally. From diaper changes to taking photos just hours after birth, it was like their hearts had never forgotten how to be parents. Later that day, their older daughter came to meet her new baby sister. A moment so emotional, so pure, it brought tears to their eyes. The nurses came and went, checking on her and the baby. And even though she didn't get the natural labor she hoped for, she ended the day with gratitude for her strength, for her family, and for the healthy baby girl sleeping peacefully in her arms. Because in the end, nothing ever goes exactly as planned. But sometimes that's where the most beautiful stories begin. What's one thing you learned from your own birth story that no one could have prepared you for?